Okay, scientists, hello. Today we are going to talk about how to measure mass using this digital scale. So I found this digital scale in the drawer labeled scales, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And you'll notice it kind of like takes a second to come on. The nice part about this is battery operated, so we can move it around the science room and make sure you can use it anywhere. So basically, I'm gonna move it to wherever I want it to go. And once I set it down, I'm gonna check for two things right away. So the first is I'm gonna zero it out. It's always a good thing to zero out often. So notice it says 0 here, but also at the top, there's a little button to press 0. So if this read a different number, like negative something, I could zero it out. All right, the other thing I wanna check is to make sure it's in grams. It can go in ounces and it can go in grams. Notice this thing says unit. So to change the unit, I can change it here, but I'm going to wanna make sure I measure in grams. All right, so I've got it on, I've got it zeroed out, I've got it in grams, and now I'm gonna take the mass of this marker. All right, so notice I just placed the marker on there. It does have kind of a little lip right here, so it will hold most things, but in case it's something that's gonna roll away, I actually can use this bowl if I wanted to. We'll come back to that in just a second, but the marker isn't gonna go anywhere, so I'm gonna take the mass of this marker and it's 12 grams. So I write down 12 grams. Now, let's say I wanna take the mass of 2 markers, right? Wait, that's 27 grams. Ah, see, that one's 15 grams. So it adapts pretty easily. Now, let's say I wanted to use something like the bowl. So I would go ahead and put the bowl on there, and I would want to zero out the weight of the bowl. So I'm going to go ahead and zero. Notice it says 0, and then I can put these in here, and they're 27 grams. They won't roll away. This is where, if someone has teared it out recently, notice it says negative 201. Now you don't want to have anything on there when you zero it, right? So we're going to zero it out, and then I'm going to go ahead and take the mass of my marker again. Pretty easy. Thanks, scientists.